What's going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here with...
Daryl Archidel again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should come up with a new name. Let me check the list. Now I'm Dean Wesley.
Okay. Jake the Happy Snake here with Dean Esri, or whatever he said.
Wesley.
Wesley, gotcha.
Wesley.
Esri's the name of a Star Trek character. Okay, anyways,
Not
so
Esri.
I want to welcome you all to a list, my top 10 least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards of all time. Now, I came up with this list all on my own, and I am not familiar with too many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So this was very...
You're probably not even that familiar with anything on the list.
Probably not. This was very difficult. Very, very difficult. So, yes, I actually have 4 honorable mentions that I would like to mention before we get started with number 10. So, first off, for the honorable mentions is ZeroZerock for one obvious reason, because I don't like ZeroZerock, the guy that I'm talking to!
Yeah, I hate him too.
I don't even know what the card does!
Yeah, your co-host, Dean Wesley, also hates ZeroZerock. He's a dick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
He's a very large
Wait a
dick.
second. Actually, I think I made a mistake.
You did?
I'm pretty sure I only have 3 honorable... I'm very confused with what I did.
Okay, we'll just go through what you have there.
I might be forgetting one, actually. Next up is Baguska, the terribly tired tapir, or whatever it's called. Mainly because of how stupid he looks. The next one...
He was in Kabasha for ages and you hate him.
He didn't do anything!
Well, that's because you never summoned him.
Yeah, you never taught me how to summon him!
You summon him the same way as Utopia.
You could have said that!
He comes up on the list whenever you try to summon Utopia. You just always click Utopia, so you never do it.
Okay, and then I think this is the last honorable mention. I might be missing one. This card, not particular, it's just it's a certain deck. It's representing a certain deck. Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord, and Ben knows exactly why. This was not a Let's Duel episode. This was a tournament I was at. I got destroyed by Cubics on the very first turn.
Yeah, there's like a 90% chance that the guy you were facing against it was cheating, because he's well known for cheating.
Yeah, and Ben, that's actually one card on this list that Ben can actually not blame me for because of how unfair that was.
Well, it burns both players for 3,000 damage during the end phase, and that's its effect. That's what it does.
Okay, so those are the honorable mentions. I am pretty sure. I don't think I'm forgetting one, and if I am, well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so, are you ready to hear number 10?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I haven't heard any of these. He mentioned that Baguska was coming off the list, and then I suggested that he do honorable mentions.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, let's get started with number 10. Number 10 is Battle Mania.
Battle Mania? Yep, we just saw that. He really hates the card.
Because why are what are they called? Yellow salt balls or whatever they are?
They're dust dogs.
Dust, salt, same thing.
No, it's not.
This made all of the 3 or 4 forced cards on my field that I didn't want, put them in the attack position. I couldn't do anything, and then Ben's activated this or whatever, and then he won the duel or whatever. I don't exactly remember how it went, but it was.
Yeah, it forces them to attack.
Yeah,
basically.
It was stupid. So that's number 10. Number 9, Double or Nothing.
Double.
For two reasons. Okay, for two reasons. Several years ago, actually around the time I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh, quote unquote, got into it. Ben kept calling this card Double or Wario, and then he made me a Double or Wario card. And now, whenever I see this card, I literally have Wario's face stamped into my brain. And also, this card doesn't do anything useful, so...
Actually, they made a new version of Utopia Double, that works with it. You've actually used Utopia Double before, but you probably don't remember that.
I don't remember it because I don't think that actually happened. I think you're just making that up.
It did.
No, I think you're making that up. I actually think you're making that up. No, I know the way your mind works. You're making that up. I know you are. Anyways... This card is utterly useless, and yeah, I just don't think it does anything good.
Well,
Okay.
now it lets you win the duel in one turn. So
Yeah, that's.
it lets you attack with a Utopia that has 10,000 attack.
Oh wow. Okay, moving
That's
on.
big.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to number 8. Wind Witch Snowbell. Now, I was pressured by a certain
Which one is Snowbell?
Snowball. I kept calling it Snowball. I was pressured by a certain person to use Wind Witches for what, like a year? I finally did, and
Snowbell.
I had never regretted something as much as that. Wind Witches are awful. This specifically this card. I mean, this card is just representing the whole deck. Wind Witches. I will never use them again.
I feel like if I had to choose one that you would have chosen, it would have been Freeze Bell because you kept normal summoning her over and over. I think.
I see.
That's what
I saw.
happened in the video.
I just looked at Wind Witches on Google and I saw Freeze Bell, but I didn't remember that one, but I remember Snowbell for some reason. So yeah, I know Wind Witches suck. I was pressured for like a year to use them. I did, and I regretted it in like 2 minutes into the video. So
yeah, shout outs to Wind Witch Stan, also known as Oops, also known as Geist T, also known as Wind Witch Stan, also known as
number
Geist
one Wind Witch fan or whatever.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
number one Wind Witch fan.
Okay, that's number 8. Number 7, Polymerization. This would.
What?
Oh, come on, you shouldn't be surprised. Whenever Ben gets this... No, listen to me. Whenever you get this card out, you literally get out one of the purple cards, and then you just boom, 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 cheat, 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 kill, kill, kill. That's it! I don't know why you're surprised. I really... I'm surprised that you're surprised.
Why did I even use Polymerization?
You use that... You haven't used it recently, but you used it like almost every episode in Let's Duel 1. Yes, you have!
Name one instance.
Episode 1 to 54. Done. Okay, next.
I said name one instance.
Oh man,
I did not use it.
You used it. Okay, I when I was making the list for this video, I looked through a lot of episodes of Let's Duel 1 and 2, and I know I saw this in at least one of those videos.
One is very different from 54.
Well, close enough. Anyways, whenever Ben uses this card, that's it.
Right, this is why Jake failed math.
Who said I failed math?
Me, just now.
Well, I don't take confirmation from you. Okay, moving on to number 6. Hungry Burger. This card is useless because I couldn't get it out in Blagowish. So
Yeah, because you didn't put in the ritual spell.
that doesn't matter. It's not my fault that it
literally says on the card.
it's not my fault that it's a complex way of summoning.
It
So
literally explains on the card.
I don't care. It's stupid and it's dumb. I don't even like hamburgers. So
I do.
I
might have one tomorrow now.
One of my actually, I think I've had one since this incident, but about 5 years ago, or 4.5 years ago, I threw up from having a hamburger. Like, I threw up quite violently, and and I've just never liked them. So yeah, Hungry Burger is number 6. Number 5 is Vast Desert Gold Gondola, or whatever it's called.
Okay, why do you hate this card?
I don't remember why, but you used it recently. I'm serious. You used this recently. Listen to me. You used it recently, and I don't know why I hated it, but for some reason,
You lost the duel,
Spriggans.
so it's bad.
It was something to do with Spriggans. Yeah, because you did. It was one of those cards where you just did everything. I don't know. It's just. It's not. It's one of those cheap, stupid cards that shouldn't exist. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 is Salamangreat Heatleo.
What do you hate about Heat, Leo?
Okay, this was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hostage, okay? So you were right.
Yeah.
When we were looking through the list, you were right. This card was part of the reason why that video was so long. I think I referred to it as Ultimate Grockrell. And you don't remember that?
I just remembered it when you said it.
Well, actually, I call it Ultimate Grockrell Rage. That's what I called it originally, but you only heard the first part of it. So, yeah, this card was stupid because I couldn't do anything. He just, hostage, hostage, hostage. Ben literally would negate
This
his...
is a fact.
Ben...
That's what's written on the card. Hostage, hostage, hostage.
Ben literally negated his own attacks so the video would not end. And this card was partly responsible for that. It was the stupidest thing. That is the most...
What I did was I kept shuffling back your spells and traps so that you'd always have cards in deck.
Yeah, this was just so stupid. I hate it. Okay, so now we're on to the last 3, okay? Number 3.
Okay.
Number
What's
three is Chaos Agent Gear Giant, or what I like to call Chaos Agent Cheap Shot, because this thing is so OP. It's got 4,500 attack. It's got 3,000 defense. Ben literally activates it, and I can't do anything. I can't activate cards.
Oh, that's where you saw polymerization, I bet.
I can't even... What?
You might have seen polymerization in that episode where I summoned Ancient Gear Giant.
So you have used it. You said that you haven't used it.
I haven't used it for... I said, when did I use it? I didn't say... I have not used it.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, here it is. This thing, no, this thing was actually so unfair. What level is that even? 10? Like that's.
I think it's level 10.
It should be banned.
It's basically the anti-Kabasha, if you think about it, because like it shuts out all your it shuts down all of your spells and traps, and it locks off Utopia's effect.
Yeah, so you can't blame me for having this card in this list at all.
I understand why it's here, but it's also not that good of a card.
Are you kidding me? It's got 4,500 attack. It's level 10. It's purple. It's got lasers.
What do you think levels do?
It's got lasers. It's a purple card. It's a robot. It's got text. I don't understand why. Anyways, it's stupid. I hate it.
What do you think levels do in Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know. I thought they were I thought they were just there for decoration.
Well,
Seriously.
For a while they kind of were.
Actually?
Oh. Well, they have always had functions, but
okay.
Levels 1 through 4 until synchros came out were pretty much the same.
Okay, number 2. You ready for number 2?
Okay.
Decode Talker. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, no, seriousness. Number 2 is Lyrilisk Assembled Nightingale. This thing is no. You can laugh all you want. This thing, you should not be allowed to attack 5 consecutive times. Well,
that's only if I put 5 monsters on the field.
Hey, you do that every time you play this card, so that's a load of crap. What you just said, okay? You should not. No. I think it's unfair how you can attack directly or directly 5 times in a row. That's not fair.
It's incredibly unfair that there's a card that's allowed to deal 5,000 damage. Like, imagine if there was a card in Kabasha that could deal 5,000.
I can't do that because you always prevent it! Which leads me into number 1. Okay, but before I go to number 1, I want to...
Well...
Before I go to number 1, I need to make it very clear that Lyrilisk Assembled Nightingale is insanely OP, and if it should be banned. Personally, I think it should be a banned card. No, you laugh! It's true!
Wait, I think I know what one of the honorable mentions was. Was it one of the S-Force cards? No,
but I actually did. I was thinking about S-Force, but I thought S-Force was the thing that you made up. No, seriously.
But I played the cards.
Said this before we started recording. You play a different deck every video. I can't remember what I did in the morning, let alone what decks you use. Every episode.
The video was called S-Force, Spine Force.
What, did I call it Spine Force?
I called it that. It was on my channel.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Assembled Nightingale's stupid. That's all. I just want to say that again. Okay, so now we go into number 1. Now, if you know me really well, you should know what number 1 is. All right.
If you vaguely have heard of you should know what number 1 is.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah, it's Mirror Force.
No. Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Yeah. He's kind of broken.
No, I'm kidding. No, yeah. My least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time.
Lightning.
But my least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. This should not.
Muscle Medic.
I had considered that, but then I thought, no, I don't really hate that card.
Magic Cylinder, because it never works against...
I was considering that, too, if you can believe it. I was considering that. No, number 1...
What card... Actually, before we get to number 1, what cards in Kabasha do you hate? Because they just never work out for you.
All of them, pretty much.
There's, like, Lightning Vortex. You really hated that card, because it just... It never benefited you.
I was actually considering Honest.
Honest? Yeah, you don't know what Honest does.
Alright, can we get to number 1 now?
Sure. Go ahead.
My least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. If you really know me, or you don't even really have to know me that well, then you should know what this card is, okay?
You
Crawler Spine! This is the stupidest card to ever exist. I don't know why people laugh. I don't know why Ben thinks that this is a joke. No! Listen to me. I don't understand. There's literally a series based off of my hatred for this card.
That explains everything.
There's a series.
You don't understand.
No, I do understand. I understand that there's too much text, and I also understand that it's OP. It's a level 2 monster, which I don't get because it destroys monsters. It prevents you from attacking. It prevents you from looking. It prevents you from looking into your extra deck. It prevents you from being able to go in defense position. It prevents everything. And there's literally a series on Ben's channel called Crossbody is literally everything because that is a meme that was made from my anger from this card. But in reality, it's not just me being funny. It's the fact that this card is stupid and it's unfair and it's cheap and I hate it. It's a piece of garbage. Okay, listen. Ben had it in his deck and it literally did everything. I put it in my deck and it did nothing. It did nothing. It was useless. It was useless.
No idea what it does.
It does everything. Look at the text. It literally says, "Flip. You can target everything and destroy everything." That's it.
Read the card live.
Flip! You can target one monster on the field, destroy that monster. There. Hello?
Hello?
I did exactly what you said.
My monitor's turned off.
Oh. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 2 crawler monsters. Summon 2 crawler monsters. That allows you to get out Utopia. There has to be at least 2 level 4 crawler monsters.
They're not. There's a bunch of level 2s and a level 9.
What?
Are you gonna? You're not about to say I've used level 4 crawlers.
I actually was about to say that because I'm almost certain you have.
You can look up every crawler.
There's literally like over 70 Let's Duel videos. There's at least one of them where you have used a level 4 crawler monster. No, listen to me. You know what? Listen to me right now. You have activated. No, actually, I remember one video. I don't know if there's a video, but there was one time where you activated 5 crawler spines, and that actually happened. I don't remember if it was a video. No, I think it might have been Murder Crawler Spine or whatever it's called in Let's Duel 2. Or something, or I can't remember, but there was a time where you somehow activated, and you say that I'm crazy for saying that you cheat in Yu-Gi-Oh! There was a time where Ben activated 5 crawler spines because, and I wasn't allowed to do anything in that. I got completely shut. No, you keep laughing. It's true. Man, oh man, my armpits are incredibly sweaty right now.
Yeah, because you've been thinking about Crawler Spine for the past week.
Oh, I thought of another honorable mention.
Who?
Seed of Deception.
Why? Is that just a card that you found on your desk?
Yeah, it was a stack of cards that I found. No, but seriously. I don't understand why this card's only level 2. It should be at least level 30. It's really...
You have no idea what levels do in this game.
It doesn't matter. It does everything. No, you seriously. It destroys everything. It's so I can't even describe to you how much I hate Crawler Spine. I can't even. I just can't. I simply can't.
You can't understand what Crawler Spine does. Like, you've read it before, but you don't know what any of the words written on that card mean.
Ben, I don't have to. You have used it, like, at least half of the Let's Duel episodes. It has literally... You have attacked Utopia. You've somehow gotten over it. You've destroyed Utopia. You've won the duel. I had it in my deck.
Actually, I think that has actually happened once. I think
I made
Crawler Spine really big by doing a specific combo. Although I don't remember if that was in a Let's Duel or a Crawler Spine is literally everything.
I put it into
video.
I put it into my I put it into Kabasha and it did nothing. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I couldn't target anything. Ben, I swear to you, you have rigged this card. Ben has rigged this card. He somehow has.
All right, Jake.
I am right. I am right. Yes.
There is another word that starts with R that you could use instead of rigged.
Rich?
It starts with R and ends with EAD.
EAD. Readily.
And starts with R.
Readily.
That doesn't end with EAD.
It has EAD in it.
But it doesn't end with it. That's what I said.
Readling read. Read. Readling ready. There, I said it.
That's not a word.
I read a lot. I have to read for my course. I can't do between school and Yu-Gi-Oh, I cannot read that much. I'm sorry.
I read Crawler Spy.
Good for you. What do you want?
I know what it does. I can set it, and then if it gets flipped up, I can target a monster.
Ben.
And I can destroy it.
You don't remember that time that you somehow got it to 6,000 attack?
That might have happened. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
What episode was that in?
Oh, I don't know. It's happened at least 10 times. All right.
At least half of this has been us talking about crawlers.
Yeah, I think it's probably time to end this video. Guys, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope this was as good as it was supposed to be. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And,
say your catchphrase.
Carlos,
the one that you say every time you summon Utopia.
Oh, right. Is this how we're going to end the video?
Yeah.
Kababinga!